going to go ahead and play a song. Make sure you go ahead and smash the like, hit the comments, get some of those epic GIFs and stuff all in the comments. Let's go ahead and make it look good. Do the retweets, do all the things. Let's go, guys. Inside you want to clear that like I'm falling just go you should use me is for you should have wanted you like yeah not to the bottom no but I've got to stay there no one else it's for you no one else it's there. Just laying right off across my heart. That's feeling I made up. It's for you. Should kill. Bottom up, but I thought you stayed there. The one the only it's for you. The one. All right, all right. So, yeah. Hey, guys. Cheers to you. How's everybody doing?
Hey, man. Happy Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Treading water.
I hear that, brother. You know, it's all about perspective and attitude and, what your beliefs are, man, and you're convicted, dog. So it's going to be all right. There's a lot of people stressing right now, but man, I feel like, honestly, if we're really what we all say we're here to believe what's coming, right? If that's really the case, do you not think that they're going to make everybody on Earth believe that it ain't happening? I mean,
No
it's
doubt.
common sense.
No doubt.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just we just need to keep cooking what we're cooking, and we're going to be just fine. But the other bags, they'll grow back, bro. I'm not in position like I used to be, but so it's not affecting me as much. But this is it for. I mean, this is my baby right here. So, but yeah, the macro markets are going to affect us, and that's why I actually pinned this post. We can talk about it, but really, at the end of the day, it's unless Solana like completely took a dump, we're our own champion here, and so we're going to do our thing. And none of us would be here if we thought Solana was going to take a dump. So I remember actually, and this is a tangent right out the gate, but I remember Trump and Melania, they did a freaking NFT back. I think it was, I don't know, it wasn't during his first term, but it was right after, it was before Solana went. Yeah, Trump was already in it. So what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
unless
no doubt.
Trump's dumping on everybody, which, he's probably getting some of his or his people are, but I think it's going to $1,000 and I believe we're on an amazing chain. I do believe that it got bombarded with a bunch of freaking con artists, scammers, and people are doing what they've done. And we're our own. We're trudging our own path here. So yeah, the volume comes and goes as it wishes, but we're going to bring our own. We have a way that we're planning to do that, and we can also discuss that. I wish, eventually we won't be the only people in the space because I'd love to answer some questions. But anyway, yeah, what's up? How you doing, Jules?
Yeah, I got a question.
Okay.
Where's the Taco Bell soundboard?
I got you. Oh, it's not working. There we go.
Well, there we go. We need to start all spaces with.
Okay.
We're back.
All right. So it's going to become automatic. My bad. See, I do have so many things on my brain. It's hard to hit on every cylinder every time.
I'm here. I got your back.
I got the bell, dog. So thank you for the reminder. It's kind of delayed though. I don't know why. Like It's like second and a half delay. That's not cool. There we go.
I love it. I
Oh
love the,
man.
we need levity in these times. We need to be able to laugh in the face
Yeah, I'd like to
of
get some more
everything.
people. Maybe we should do a space with another community or something. And Jules, maybe think about who we could do a space with, that people that are still,
Sure.
holding on to, doing the right thing or whatever and building it something. Maybe we can get, like this everybody scaredy cat space going or something and talk about some bullish things because I mean, really, I might be just a mega bull, but I'm not stressing, and I might be crazy. But at the end of the day, I know what we're building here, and that's really all that's gonna. I mean, we do what we do here, and everything's gonna be just fine. So, I'm stoked about everything as it's going. Yeah, it's taking time, but it is anything that's worth anything of value, especially life changing value, like planet life changing value, like put a dent in the earth type stuff, it's going to take some work. It's going to take some time. And we're here. I'm not going nowhere. And the team, we're finding out there are some of the workers are slacking right now. Look, the market is what it is. And, if they don't pick it up, they're going to not be on the team for long. But we've got some
That's
other team
that's good.
members that are doing great.
I said that's good. That's good. You need to promote the people that are active for sure. I just wanted to say a couple things. I really don't think I'm in your position. If we do go lower, I think that it's going to trigger a lot of more bullish sentiment, more buying pressure. Like institutions are eyeing up Bitcoin now. Now it's no longer a retail game. That's what people don't understand. It was a retail game when we were down in the 20,000s, in the 15,000s, even in the 30 or 35K thousands. And it's funny to me at that time, and we're talking about not even a couple of years ago, people were like, "Oh my god, 100K market cap. That's going to be so bullish for crypto. We're going to be so happy." And we dipped like $1,000 below 100K, and everybody's saying we're going back to a bear, we're going down further, it's just gonna all I mean, it's ridiculous. And this is kind of like emblematic of the crypto space, the hyper emotional, the over exaggerated takes. Like this is all part of the crypto game. If you haven't been in crypto for a long time, it's all theatrics. The real, like, on chain, the real bulls that are that are here in the crypto space, including the president, who's very pro Bitcoin. They're not letting this dip that much, and if they are, it's because they want a little bit more for themselves, on discount. But as far as going back into a bear like we did in 2021, 22, that's not going to happen, man. So I just think people are irrationally scared, and when you are irrational, it means that you don't make decisions based on logic, and you're not looking at all the data points. And people like to refer to cycles and what's happened in the last 4 years. I just know what I see. Like this year has been amazing for crypto. There has been so much advancement in making crypto more accessible to more people around the world, to make it safer, to make it easier to transact, faster, etcetera. Like you're getting what people dreamed of maybe even 4 or 5 years ago. It's all being done in like less than a year, and still people are pouting because we're not above 100K or at 200K now for the price of Bitcoin, which just, it boggles my mind how you can't really appreciate how much this Bitcoin, which like if you look back at the history of Bitcoin, it did start out almost like a meme coin, in the sense that nobody took seriously its value, and it was almost traded like something that was here only temporarily. And you saw that people used it to transact in things like pizza, like drugs, like gambling, like trying to get into casinos with Bitcoin. Nobody really took it seriously until it started gaining traction and started gaining momentum. I think that's the template for all of crypto is you're going to have times or periods when people don't really value what you're trying to build. And now it's a free for all. Anybody can build. That's what I love about OWIF is you got people like King Max, you got people like Watson J, you got people like Peanut Cream and other people that are on the team. None of us have any titles as far as I know of like, hey, we're like these super badasses, or maybe we are, but like you don't need to have any kind of credentials to run a crypto project. It's all free for all. Anybody can start anything if they like it, if they love the meme and they get other people involved with it. That's really what matters. It doesn't matter what the price of it is. Like you're investing your money, but you're also investing your belief in it. And I see that with OWIF. I see how much time and money is taken into securing the floor, into creating content, into making sure that people, which I really appreciate you, King Max, saying that, making sure that the people that are still a part of the integral part of the team are still showing up every day, that they really care because we're the ones holding the torch for the people that are to come. And if you really do believe that there is a brighter future for crypto, if there is a path to, like having something really great happen with OWIF or any other meme project that you're involved with, you do have to show up every day because that's how a movement grows is by having consistent people show up. And I'm very honored and privileged to be a part of this. I love coming on the spaces and hearing everybody talk because each person, I can tell, each person is very intelligent. They have a very good sense of work ethic and they're like free thinkers as well. They're not following the beaten path. They have their own way of thinking. I think that that's what unites us in crypto is having people that are like that, that think like that. And when we unite forces like and work toward a common objective, we can we can we can do some amazing things in crypto. And like whatever the price of Bitcoin is or Solana or anything like that, I think that we have not really seen the upside that's coming. And all the adoption and all the stuff that has happened for this year, in my opinion, it's laid the groundwork for something that is not what we traditionally expect as far as like the cycles are concerned. I don't know if it's going to be a super cycle or whatever because people get really I don't know, like too much hopium, but I do think that we can run this back up at least to all-time high, and conditions will get better, and it's really like it's only even like a time frame of months. People are acting like we're going into a bear for like another 5 years, exaggerating. This could turn around in weeks, if not months, and then people will come back and they're gonna be full of hopium, screaming to the skies, "We're going to 200K Bitcoin, guys, it's gonna happen." This is exactly what happens every single time. You could put a stopwatch to it. So I just sit back, I get my popcorn, and I relax because it's all theater, guys. It really is.
No doubt about it. NGL, NGL. Everything you said is facts, bro.
Yep, everything we wanted here for crypto. But like you said, we have it now. We have the ETFs. We have the corporate structures and the clarity from the government now. And they're still rolling out that the one that we're working on. And oh gosh, what was it? Senator Loomis and what have you. They were cranking that one out. But yeah, there's just so much stuff that overshadows everything in the media and the news cycle. And we all have attention spans of ants, so it is what it is, and it's yeah. I don't see how we cannot have a end of the year rally here, a Santa rally. We always get one. You always if it's going to be around Christmas or Thanksgiving that we have to be embarrassed to talk to our family about crypto. Get that big dump there, but no, I yeah, price once again, it's transitory. It just yeah, sorry. Been taking a break for the week here. Got off the ship. Yeah, just got overwhelmed with everything and yeah, just got a little depressed and hit the sauce a little bit too much. So back off it. Hit my bottom. on the redemption arc here. So getting back to
You're
it,
good, bro.
finding my
We're
routine.
we appreciate you. You did so much out of the gate for the project. Like again, and I've discussed this before, but just the amount of content that you've given us for the Raiders to use, which we have a team sorted, and we're building our own raid team that's got shift work going and everything, and all of that whenever you're away for a week or whatever, dude, it is what it is. But we do appreciate you so much, and at the end of the day, I know you're going to be around because you care about what we're doing, and it's just we do fight a battle of it's not just a physical one, it's a spiritual one, and what this project is doing is something more important than just a crypto project. We're going to be changing lives, man. And so yeah, the enemy doesn't want you helping me cook a freaking podcast that's going to help change lives, but that's not for this. We can talk about that later, but I just want you to know, Joe, you've done a ton for this project, and you don't need to beat yourself up. I appreciate you, and the team appreciates you so much, man. And let's just rock out, bro. We've got something amazing to cook. We've got actually was going to talk about the podcast coming up. We've got Jeremy Mincy, who's a all pro lineman, I believe. I hadn't even looked at his stats, but I remember he used to play for the
Very
Cowboys.
cool.
And he also played for the Gators. And that's how coach met him. He was actually, I believe I believe he may have been his agent, but I do know that they have a long time history, and Jeremy does a lot for the community as far as helping the youth get involved in projects and programs that keep them from getting in trouble. So he'll be an amazing guy to have on our podcast because that's exactly what we're trying to do long term, and I'm excited about that. But yeah, we're getting ready to just rock out, starting having some actual guests coming on the podcast, and the website should be dropping, I would hope, by this weekend. Uh, and I'm excited about how everything's coming along as far as that. It's we've had some hiccups. I had to get some camera stuff figured out, and nothing's ever perfect. And me being a perfectionist, it can be tiresome sometimes. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, no
we're
doubt.
we're getting there, and and back to you, Jules. I did want to say something about I mentioned that about the team, and we're here. Look, we still have the most solid team that I've had since I've been in crypto. But whenever the time comes and there's blood in the street, so to speak, you really do find out who has the faith and who has the conviction and who doesn't. And sometimes people need a reality check. And sometimes we need to figure out who is a true convicted believer. And the people who are going to be in our team chat are going to be people who really believe and who are going to really contribute. That's it. And it's not going to be anything different. And so, we're digging through it, and I'm still extremely stoked about who we have helping us on a daily basis. I'm really pumped about this raid team that's getting sorted out. They got 2 shifts going during the day, and they take a little breaks in between, but it's a solid, we've got a solid schedule where posts are being put out for every so many minutes and getting it dialed in. Really, really, really excited about how that's going to help us with promotion with the podcast and with all the different things. I hadn't mentioned a whole lot, but we're going to have a store opening up. We're going to start putting out some merchandise for the hat. I believe we got another batch that's almost done of the hats that are going to be ready for us to put on some heads, so to speak. Some of these guys that are coming on the podcast are going to get hats to take home. You know why? Because they're going to be helping us out, guys. That's just you got to look at the long term here and see what this is. These guys have hundreds of thousands of followers, man. Some of them have millions of followers, and they're going to be on our show. And they're all great dudes, and they're on our show because they want to be, because they're great dudes. They're great dads, first off. And they're coming on to promote that it's a good thing to be a great dad and to be a good man and to show that you can make the decision not to go gang bang and do drugs and get lit all the time. You can stay focused on positive things that can keep you on track whenever it counts. And so, that's it's exciting that we can sit here and build something that is going to not only financially change lives, and I'm so stoked to have a team around me that can just gain wealth, gen wealth. These guys that are around me, they're going to eat. All we got to do is cook. And look, we're recording this, whatever. It is what it is. This is all we got to do is make this the most beautiful project on the planet. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to change lives while we're doing it. And as people figure out what we're doing, they're going to jump on the ship and they're going to go for the ride. And we're all here from the jump because we're the true believers. We're the starters of this. And it's exciting and I'm honored to be here. We could talk all night about all the different things going on with this project that's going to make it go. Like, it really is incredible. And we're sitting here in this time period where everybody that's not in the space is bearish as heck, pretty much. And a lot of it is manipulated. A lot of it is these guys that listen to the crypto influencers are pumping out negative posts on purpose, guys, so they can get your bags, man. Like, use your brain. It's really like when people are doing one thing, you should think opposite. And that's where the people who make real big gains in life, that's where they're at.
Can I
So
get a
when
Taco Bell
everybody,
on that one? I need it.
yeah. So
Yo
sorry, dude.
quiero
Sometimes I
Owif.
get in the zone and it's just like not right. And I'm off my rocker.
Brother,
And then
you
I go,
brother, you said it all. That like I was vibing that to everything you said. Hell yeah. Do another one.
no, man. If nobody knows, I'm bullish on what we got. This team is amazing. Hey guys, if you've been slacking and you heard what I said, pick it up. That's all you got to do. I love all of y'all. And there's really only a few people who haven't been showing up. Look, you can always feel it whenever the vibes are low in crypto as a whole, because you can feel it even with the most, even when the with the most energetic and radiating team, you can feel it. It's just what it is, and it's everywhere in crypto. Pretty much like it's like there's a cloud, and I'm just sitting here like so freaking bullish on what we got going on because I know I can see the whole thing. And for me, I'm not even really looking at the crypto market as a whole anymore because this is so much what I'm doing. And this is what I feel like I was created to do. And I'm not just saying with, but this is part of it. But it is to build something that helps change young men's lives and helps them create families and businesses and healthy relationships and everything that comes with making good decisions and knowing that that opportunity is there if they don't just listen to all the bull crap that they're fed. That's what gets me excited, guys. And this is the platform God gives me to do it. This is what I'm going to do. And so it appears to me that this is what it is. And I don't see why it wouldn't be because I love crypto. I love meme coins. I love the dogwifhat. I love our hat better than the freaking pink hat by a mile. Our hats are dope. I'm wearing it now because it's been cold in Florida, so it's kind of cool because I actually have it actually was 30 degrees here yesterday. That's cold for Florida, guys.
It's been chilly.
But there's so many things about this. It's perfect for me, and I know it says, and I'm not going to preach at people, but Romans 8:28 says God works things out, all things work for the good for those who love God and called according to his purposes. And this just works out. It is perfect for me. I needed something that gave me more drive than just, hey, I'm pushing a dog with hat. Look, I love our dog with hat. I just told you all the stuff I love about it. But now I got this thing where I can turn it into something that's going to help young men or old men or whatever men, I don't care, help them figure out life because there's more to life than what we're being taught. There really is. And if you look back the last 30, 40 years over what's been put on television and through the radio and everything about it has been about making a man weak. And that's not what a man is. We are not weak. We are men. We are to get out there and get dirty and get sweaty and build things and bleed and beat up things and whatever, kill deer, whatever it is. That's what men are supposed to do. But we're also supposed to handle our responsibilities, take care of our family, show up every day, show up on time, eat right, be healthy, all the things, guys. And if you do all of those things, you're going to produce fruit in your life that's going to make you happy. You're going to feel complete. You're going to feel like you have a purpose.
I
And you
need
can
another
help.
Taco Bell sound effect on that one. That's too good, man. That's too good.
I was gonna say that.
All right.
Honestly, you're on the money, man. Like what are they're putting stuff in the water and the food, man. It's just turning people into complete wimps. And just not even like wimps. Like that's a word to use, man, but just quitters, like quitters in life. Like no,
Right.
not wanting to work on anything like serious. Just I mean, what's the purpose of life if you're just gonna have that kind of lackadaisical attitude? There's got to be something that fires you up. It could be Owif, it could be whatever, it could be your family, your wife, God. But there's, like, literally a whole generation of people that are just wandering basically because I don't know, because they haven't
Exactly.
found anything that they believe in. So I resonate with everything you're saying, by the way. But could I read one thing? 'Cause I talked to my friend today about, like, the state of the markets, and there was something that he sent me, a trader that he follows on, Discord. I can't remember what his name is, but I wanted to read something because, he's been, like, bearish the whole time on he's had a bear attitude, but he wrote something recently and today, like, it came true as far as like the target that he was expecting. If you can hear me, I'm gonna switch to the quote. I'm gonna read it. He said, "Bullish fundamentals, bullish narrative. The chart looks super good for expansion towards new all-time highs." He's talking about Solana. "It's not a compulsion, but if you want to scale in some more bids on Solana, at the 146.98-ish region. It's a good buying region that did align with BTC ETH bias, as well as coming for lower fills. As we approach the next quarter, the top gainers aiming 310, 415, and 502 for the price of Sol." So that's someone that's been trading for a while. That's his out that's his basically his prediction that that price is like that's the bottom. So we'll see if he's right, but we hit it today.
I think we're bouncing around there, bro. I think we're bottoming out. I think the max fear and they're putting the routine out. We're here. I agree with that sentiment. I think we're going higher than that. What do you say, Joe?
Yep, 100% in agreement there. I mean, this was pretty much my target for Bitcoin right here, 97 area. Had that on the chart for a while, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of liquidity down here, so just gotta find those buys that buy pressure. And yeah, Solana, yeah, I don't, yeah, it should be at least triple where we are now. So higher that goes, higher we go.
Yeah. What's up, Doobie?
I was just gonna say, like, this is people are panicking, but this is healthy for the market. You just can't keep on going up. You need to have some sort of correction, and we're making higher lows. So, like, just stay par for the course, and the people that are just coming in because of the hype are gonna leave, and then that's fine. Let the consolidation happen, and it'll be stronger, like, for the next run.
Yep, agreed.
And
Yep,
just
not worried
on a
about it.
on a personal note, I've been in this space for many years now. I feel I feel like I've been on like multiple tours of duty, to use that word lightly. Like there is a certain amount of trauma when you're in this space for that long. And this bear market, I've taken it in stride. Like I've decided to focus on improving my health and something that I had neglected before. So this has actually turned out better for me. Like not looking at the charts, everybody's sentiment being down gave me an opportunity to, really hone in, like you said, becoming a better man, becoming stronger. And I hope that other people follow suit. Like if you're waiting for like dopamine hits in crypto and that's how you define your life, look for a dopamine hit in lifting weights or eating right, or like treat yourself in a way that's organic, that you can come back to it and it's not dependent on volatility. That's my advice to people if they're really down about the markets. It's because you're attaching too much emotion to it, and you gotta have leave emotions out of trading, because you don't have control over what direction it goes, but you can control your position and what you bought. And I know that this team, honestly, big OWIF has been not only a stable coin, but something that has potential to always grow in value. The floor has been solid for months now, and that's a relief. We didn't. It's a relief that we didn't lose money in this market being invested in OWIF, and that's something to celebrate as well. So if you're in OWIF, keep holding, and also focus on the things that bring you joy, that don't require a chart to make you happy. That's one of the lessons I learned in this bear market, to diversify your portfolio of enjoyment and not just be too much of a maxi. I think I was guilty of that, but it's helped me. The bear market has helped me, and I'm always trying to find the silver lining in things now.
Right on, man. Well said. You guys have such a great way of speaking. Yep, I echo that. We'll say off topic. Funniest thing I found this week was what was it? It was a quantum computing doomsday clock. I don't know if you've seen that floating around, but it's a countdown to when quantum computers will be able to have the brain power to basically steal all our wallet keys. So this looks like 2028 so far. Put it on your calendar.
I will. Oh man. Yeah, quantum computing is an interesting topic because it literally scares the shit out of people that are in crypto. It's like, what's going to happen? It's not. It doesn't evoke a good sentiment. But if you think about it, like overall, like for humanity, it could actually be something really amazing. So I look at it from both perspectives. Like, yeah, it might uh, cause security issues for things that have
Mhm.
lower encryption, but at the same time, it can process so much more information, and who knows what that unlocks as far as like tech. So I'm kind of excited to see if that actually happens.
For sure. 100% confident they'll come up with some new wallet or some layer to put over top everything. It's not going to be a big deal, but yeah, it's definitely out there. And this whole AI race is people think it's a bubble, but it's not. I mean, if you're a nation state, you can't afford to sit out. You have to, uh, be in it to win it. If you pause, that's someone else, another country getting ahead of you. So this is really about who controls the rails going into the future, and that's a little scary too. But yeah, for right now,
What?
man, just gonna keep building.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's up, guys? So I was listening to you, but I got booted off my PC, so I was trying to jump to my phone and I couldn't talk. But yeah, I'm back, and
Well, if you're back, you gotta ring the Taco Bell thing, man.
I I
That's
am
how you
back.
announce yourself from now on. I'm
So I'm
kidding, bro.
back, but this is like me playing it through speaker on my computer. So does it work good?
Okay, you're forgiven. But yeah, I heard it.
So yeah, at the end of the day, guys, we're legends in the space. We've all been here. We're here gonna make something extremely special, and nothing's gonna stop us. We've got the crew to do it with, and we've got the history and the wisdom to do it with. And now back to the market sentiment. I mean, you're right. I would say that we've got I've definitely got some PTSD from crypto. But at the end of the day, it's made it to where this time it really, like, the last couple of big dips when everybody's been freaking out, I just went over my head because long term, I'm looking long term. And we're here building something that could be a Bitcoin for the world. OWIF could be something like that, y'all. Like something, a positive coin for young men that's $30 billion. The institutions aren't even in like big time yet, guys. All like some of the big boys, some of them are in, but there's so much money on the sidelines, guys, and the floodgates are about to open, and we're right here, and we're building a
Trump stimmy checks coming at you.
and we're
That's what
building.
I'm saying. Like that was such a huge mic dropper. And it kind of faded. It's like, yo, we're getting stimmy checks again. Remember what happened last time? Like I thought the euphoria would last, but people are just really like they're making an effort to just stay like completely like pouting their lips and just being like nothing makes them happy anymore. So like I'm like, yo, man, stimmy checks, that was bullish. Like what happened? Like, is that not a headline anymore? And when it does happen, it's gonna be even more bullish. But there you go.
That's it, man. Everyone sold the bottom on crypto and bought the top in stocks.
No
You know,
doubt, that's the thing. That is
everyone's
the thing.
getting off sides.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I say I love it. I don't love it when people are stupid, but it is, other people got to win, right? So it's the survival of the fittest, I guess, is what you say. But it's with the dips like it is. I mean, what an opportunity! It really is. And the 146, 140. Did it get it down to 143?
Probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably saw a wick down there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we're in there.
yeah. But it's coming back up. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna stick around these ranges for too long. I think we're
No,
gonna recover maybe tomorrow.
I think they're about to
Maybe
send it.
tomorrow.
They might even do it on the weekend, guys. I'm just saying, like,
Yep.
yeah, because I mean, if people aren't selling, they got to do what they got to do, and it's been bouncing around down. It's the second time it hit down here, and who knows though? You never know. We're we what we're doing, we know, and the rest will fall in place, and we're sitting here building something that people are going to trust, and trust means everything, guys. So yeah, totally pumped.
All in Owif.
That's it, baby.
We're not poor. We're just fully allocated.
That's right. we ain't poor, but we got the floor. All right. Well, I don't have a whole lot more to say. Does anybody else?
Oh, nope. Get back to it. Yeah, we'll get the boost going again.
I want to
And
make a prediction. I want to be the voice of the contrarian. Jay Watson, Jay was saying we're gonna have to explain to people why we're in crypto on Thanksgiving. My prediction is we're gonna be looking really bullish by Thanksgiving, and then we'll be able to brag that we were in crypto this whole time.
right on, man. Right on.
That's what I want to manifest. Thanksgiving, we're fucking bullish. We're back to all time highs, baby.
Yeah. I listen. It isn't going to take long. This is pure manipulation, and if it isn't, I said it here, and I'm wrong as hell. But that's what it is, and it's what it's been every other time.
It's what you said, man, and that's why it resonated, and we've all been like saying it as well. You got to be an outside thinker. You got to be like, not an outside thinker, outside of the box thinker. If you're in crypto, you can't just fall for stuff because like people are saying it on X, or there's just like a chorus of people like just blurting things out. Like Jim Cramer is the perfect example of that. Yeah, like if you're in crypto, you understand that there's so much psychological manipulation, and what you see on the chart is not what you see not on the chart, but what you see people talking about is not necessarily what could be true. Like if you're analyzing the TA and the fundamentals and all this other stuff, like we were talking about with the crypto mainstream adoption, and having like big names like Larry Fink and the CEO of Robinhood, talking about ways to make it easier to trade in crypto. And you've got places that never really even had anything to trade in crypto, that were only like for stocks and options. They're offering crypto options as well. this is literally what we were dreaming of when we first joined crypto. It's like it was so hard to get your hands on crypto. Like you had to make an effort to get buy in, and be a part of it. Like it was almost like a rite of initiation. Now it's so easy for people to get in, and it's almost like people are just so fatigued from being in this space so long that they don't appreciate those small things. So I agree with you, man. I'm against the doom and gloom stuff because we've traveled a long way. All of us have our own personal journeys of how far we've come with crypto, and it's not looking bearish to me at all. Like never. Like even today, I was just kind of laughing. It wasn't even like a moment of panic. It was just like, yep, here we go again. Like people being sheep, not really thinking for themselves. We will be proven. Yeah, thank you. We will be proven correct. We have this space as a testimony, as a testament to us, kind of telling you the truth, telling anybody who's listening the truth that crypto is bullish. OWIF is bullish. OWIF is working to make itself the whiff of Solana. After a whiff kind of has fallen by the wayside, we're gonna pick up the slack. We're gonna bring the hat, baby. That's what we're gonna do.
That's right. I mean,
Let's fucking go.
think about all the different, like, even just the terminology that has just fallen right into place. Everything about this whole thing is perfect. Like, it's just bring the hat, all of it is just, it all falls right in line, and it's easy to do. It's not hard to sell for me. It's like, even whenever you said, Jules was the one, he suggested, he said, dude, you should start doing some updates, and I was like, well, when he first said it, I was like, man, what am I going to talk about every time? But once I started doing it, I'm so bullish about the project and what we're doing and everything. It's easy. Like, I don't always have time, and so I'm not getting one knocked out every day, but I'm damn sure getting them done. But it's easy to talk about because I believe in what we're doing and I know what we're doing. And if that isn't a sure sign for somebody who is an investor, not financial advice, but damn, guys, like, the writing's on the wall for people. You know what I mean? Like, this is a nugget. And just like you said, our floor is what it is. I mean, we've been sitting here. It's extremely. I mean, we're not the only ones holding. Okay, we're the supply. I can guarantee you that. So there
Mhm.
are a lot of believers, and I do know what the team holds, and it's not quite that. It's not that. So there are believers out there, and they see what it is, but there are more believers coming, and it's going to be too
Oh,
late
yeah.
for a lot of people.
Hey, when it goes, it goes.
Yeah. It's at the end of the day, we've got something that looks amazing, and we're creating something amazing, and it doesn't just look it, it is. And I'm proud to say that. And we're all going to be sitting here just like Jules said. This space right here is just another proof of who and what we are and what we're going to do 2 years from now or a year from now, however long it takes to be in the billions. We're going to have this as evidence of what, actually, we've got the first, what is this, the ninth one? Just, I don't even know which space this is. It's 8 or 9, I think. Um, but we've been doing it. But we have this one right here. This is the bottom, I believe, before they send it. I do believe that. Um, as a witness or a testimony, but we are who we are. And I'm not going to change, like, and we all have extreme amount of knowledge about the space. And the fact that we're all here sitting here chilling while everybody else is in the corner crying with their thumbs in their mouth, like, I mean, come on, guys. It's all we are so set up for success, and the rest of the team isn't even here. A lot of them are resting, but the alphas are here, guys, and we're gonna build something amazing. We've already started. I'm never gonna be done building. That's just not how it goes. It's always gonna be room for improvement, and we got a long ways to go. But we're gonna build something that we can all sit there and look at anybody in the eye or online or wherever and say that they got it together. We got it together, and we can be the gem of gems. And
Yep, that's
it's
it.
yeah, it is. It's it. And when the right people see it, they'll see it, and that's what happens. And other than that, now it's just about the message and the message affecting people in a proper way. And instead of it being about freaking which Lambo you're buying, let's talk about how many push-ups you need to do, or which sports team you're watching, or what have you done positive lately? That's the type of topics that these crypto bros need to be having too, because a lot of them, all they do is look at charts and play video games. And that's, I mean, what kind of man is
Taco
that?
Bell. Taco
I
Bell.
can't
Let's
do it.
do
I'm
it.
not. I can't do it. I'm not next to the computer. Yeah,
Come on, that was
but
perfect too with the gaming and the and the charts. And they probably only eat Taco Bell too. I mean, that's not a
right.
bad thing.
Yeah, you know what's terrible though? I hadn't really eaten Taco Bell much at all, but I ate it like a couple months ago. Dude, it was so expensive. I was
Yeah.
like, I couldn't
Shocking.
believe how expensive it was, because it used to be the cheap place to eat. But
Yep,
Reminds me of
burritos for
Demolition Man.
$2.50 now. Where are we?
That reminds me of Demolition Man, where it's the only restaurant in the future.
That's it. Doesn't know how to use the seashells.
that's hilarious.
Still haven't
Oh
figured
man.
out how that works, but yeah.
And Sylvester eating the rat burger. He's like, "Oh, this is good."
That's a trip. Yeah. So
Right on, man.
yeah. Y'all enjoy your night.
We're
I'm
bullish.
good to go. Yeah,
Well,
say love on your family, if you can, and make sure you shill the project, because they're gonna thank you later if you do. Just saying.
that's it,
I'll
man.
talk to y'all soon. I'm good if y'all are.
Yep. Have a great night, guys. Thanks again.
Good night.
Take care. Much love to everybody. Thank you.
Much love.